A hard-fought point, but probably not the result that you were wanting tonight.
I honestly, with 20 minutes to go, I said this game could go on for another hour. It's going to be 0-0. I thought it fizzled out. I thought it was a poor game. I thought, if I'm Hakam, I think that his team defended brilliantly. They worked their socks off, and both teams play a part in that. I thought we looked sound at the back, but going forward, our final pass, our final bit of quality was way off today, and game could have gone on for another half hour, an hour, we wouldn't have scored.
Do you think that's what it was tonight, just the sort of lack of quality of that final pass and final shot, or do you think perhaps the conditions, the pitch maybe played a part?
Listen, you can blame whatever you want. It's just one of them, you can say they defended really well, which they did. I thought they were excellent, they were really aggressive and they defended well. You could say we couldn't adapt every pass, final pass was over it, under it, whatever you want to call it. But then there wasn't enough quality, so I don't know what the reason are, but we're normally good going forward. We normally create chances today. I thought we were toothless going forward, but when you're toothless going forward and the game's not really going the way you want it to at that end, you've got to make sure that you do your jobs at the other end, and we did as a team.
And 5 changes again today, sort of big names, Ryan Barnett, Joe Sabara, sort of left to the bench. I mean, was the reason for that the surface, or was it just a case of rotation again?
No, Barney, we test the players' muscle scores the following on the Monday after a game. Barney's were red flagged because he was very fatigued still from Saturday. We've got 3 really big games next week. Joe Sabara has played 3 on the trot, Barney's played 3 on the trot. You throw them back out, and then all of a sudden everyone wants them to play at Hartlepool and Halifax and Dagenham, and they're gone, and the risk of injury becomes higher. So you have to find, manager's job is to find the rotation somewhere in there, and when they flag up, red flag on a Monday, you have to be very, very wary of it.
A player who I'd say has really come on this season, sort of over the past few weeks and months, is Fikra Kelleher at the back. He was outstanding again, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been a big part of it. Joey's come in and had his first game, done great there. Goodger's been playing well. We needed that from our defenders. Kells has been excellent. He was excellent the game today. Louis played well in goal. Defensively very, very sound. With the ball, with our attacking play, final pass really poor.
It's obviously been a while since we've asked you about injuries, and the supporters will want to know the likes of Jamie Osborne, other players that we've got out at the moment. How far away are they? Yeah,
again, it's a difficult one. Justin Donner was, we've got to be careful. It was a bad break. He has some good days and some bad days, so we're trying to sort of get him to have more good days. Jamie Osborne tried to train yesterday and walked in, so a little bit of a calf problem, but was told he was fit, then he trained, then he walked in, so we're a little bit, none of us quite know where that one is as well. So Reece McNally's not really back. He's back doing some straight line running. Callum Howe's back doing some straight line running, but Callum will probably be a little while. So there's no sort of real news other than that.
We've sort of talked about the 3 away games in the space of a week, long trips. 5 points out of 9. How would you assess that overall?
We wanted more team that's aspiring to be in the top 3, top 4. You need to try and be getting 7. I know they're 3 tough away games, but we still need to aim for 7. I'm disappointed. I thought the work rate was there. I thought the boys gave it everything. I think they tried to get to grips with the surface, but I thought whether it's a combination of Maidstone being very, very resilient at the back, or us with poor play, I thought that we lacked that cutting edge today, and that's the reason we've drawn 0-0.
And you touch on the 3 big games next week, of course, starting with that FA Cup game against Hartlepool, League 2 side, but how do you look ahead to that one, and how important is that FA Cup game?
FA Cup's massive. We want to get in the playoffs. Obviously, that's our main goal of the season, but I'd love to have a good FA Cup run. We wanted a home tie because we fancy ourselves at home. Hartlepool league above, so it's a good tie for us. Desperate to be in that hat for the second round, then the third round, so we'll give it everything we've got on Saturday.
Brilliant, Neil, thanks for your time.
Cheers, guys.